What's up, guys, and welcome to a new video. So I wanted to show you guys the way that I will be leveling in Season 4 when it starts tomorrow. I will be starting out with a Summons Necromancer. That's been the plan for me all along. I have a little spreadsheet that I put together right here. So obviously you're going to want to start out in World Tier 2, Seasonal, make your new Necromancer. Right off the bat, I would say progress your seasonal quest line a bit. You know, if not all the way through, however, you want to do it, at least a little ways in though. Start your seasonal quest line, get those first few levels. And then right off the bat in World Tier 2, we're going to go into Hell Tides. Now, you're going to want to group up if possible. Obviously, you get more experience with, the more people in your group. So you want as much experience as possible. And then, you want to unlock your golem as soon as possible. And then also, whatever aspects that you want or you feel you need. I wouldn't emphasize aspects too heavily in World Tier 2 or 3. But I mean, if there's aspects that you want, complete those dungeons so you can get those aspects. Then as soon as you're able to, you want to complete the capstone dungeon. I would say between level 35 and 45, basically whenever you feel comfortable or you feel that your build can handle it. Then you're going to start off in World Tier 3, and once again, we're going to go straight into Hell Tides. They seem to be like the best leveling overall with this season. And then once again, you want to group up if possible for more experience. Complete your seasonal quest line. I would say to complete it in World Tier 3. You don't have to, but I probably will personally. Don't worry about leveling your glyphs in World Tier 3. You're going to level them a lot faster in World Tier 4, so I wouldn't emphasize those too heavily. I wouldn't even worry about those at all, to be honest, until World Tier 4. And then as soon as you're able to complete your capstone dungeon, once again, as soon as you feel comfortable with your build, that way you can get into World Tier 4 as quickly as possible. You want to progress the world tiers as fast as you can to level as fast as you can. But if you're having fun and you just want to stay back in World Tier 3 a bit longer, by all means do that as well. We're going to start off in World Tier 4 with a bit more Hell Tides, and we want to transition over into Nightmare Dungeons so that we can start leveling our glyphs up. And at the same time, you want to be doing Whispers for Varshan mats, and then also so that you can kill Varshan to get the Ring of Sacrilegious, which is going to be a huge benefit to how we have the build set up. Along the way, you will be getting more gear while you're leveling up, and you're going to be getting aspects. Keep your eyes out for those, and you want to be leveling up your gear. I mean, World Tier 4 is where you're going to start finding your in-game pieces of gear, so you're going to want to be leveling those, putting on the aspects. I would put more of a heavy emphasis on aspects in World Tier 4 for sure. As you can see right here, there will be a leveling skill tree, the aspects Paragon Board in the video description over on Mobalytics. We will take a quick look at that right now. So really quickly right here on Mobalytics, like I said, this will be linked down in the description so you can check it out that way. There will be the skills that you will use, the skill tree, the Paragon Board. We'll briefly go over it. I don't want to go into too much detail. You can always check it out, but you have all your choices for the Book of the Dead. Right here, we're going to go with the Skeletal Warrior Reapers for the corpses. We're going to get the Cold Mages for the vulnerability for 4 seconds, which is a nice damage boost for all of our minions. And then also, we're going to go right here with the Blood Golem. I mean, it's just second to none with the damage and damage reduction it gets. In my opinion, it's the best golem overall. Here's all of the aspects. These are going to be your in-game aspects as well. But along the way, just pick up what you can, or like I said, you can go and do dungeons to get whatever aspects you feel you need at the time. The gems, that's what you're going to use. Don't worry about the construct stuff. They just haven't updated it for the new season yet. Let's see. Into the skill tree. Now, briefly, we'll go over the skill tree. I'm going to use Reap, run that back into Acolytes at the very beginning, until you get your summons going. Obviously, summons have been buffed in Season 4 quite a bit, so summons are going to be, we're pretty much a pure summoner, so we're only going to be using our basic skill very briefly. But, this is what I would use. If I were you, I'd go into the Reap, come down here, here's your choices right here. Down here, we will be using Corpse Explosion, a little bit of damage. We're going to go with the Blighted for more movement speed down the way. Over here, you want to get all your masteries for your summons, obviously, maxed out. Down here into Grim Harvest to Fueled by Death. When we use Corpse Explosion, obviously we deal more damage. And don't forget that our minions do inherit our damage. So we want to find gear as you're leveling and weapons and stuff that add a lot of damage that will go over to your minions as well. Down here, Death's Embrace, Death's Approach, Amplify Damage, because we will be cursing. We will use the Decrepify Curse you'll see right here. Ran back into Aberrant. Obviously get the Skeletal Mage Mastery. We're going to take Corpse Tendrils over into Plague's Corpse Tendrils, Reaper's Pursuit, Necrotic Carapace. Down here, guys, now the ultimate skill, we are going with Army of the Dead and run that back to Supreme, Golem Mastery, and then Bonded in Essence, 3 into Death's Defense, Inspiring Leader, Hellbent Commander, and then down here we're going to take Kalan's Edict for the attack speed. So that's pretty much going to be it. For the Paragon board, I'm not even going to really go over this. This will be the Paragon board that we use from, start to finish for our end game as well. I did use this all the way through the PTR. I smashed all content with this build. Pretty much nothing has changed. It's really strong build overall. Once again though, like I said, guys, here's everything right here that you need mobalytics while you're leveling, the aspects that you're going to look for. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. If this video has been helpful, which hopefully it has. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There will be a lot of guides coming for season 4. It looks like a lot of fun, and I think that running the Necromancer is going to be the way to go in the very beginning, definitely. So anyways, thanks for watching.